Okay, so I wanted to try and make a quick video about how to use some handouts that I created for the Picture in a Silver Frame one-on-one adventure. That's it's a stretch goal for the Age of Cthulhu 9 Kickstarter. Okay, so I have two handouts here. Handout A is a single sheet of paper. It has a fold line down the center, and it looks like it's supposed to look like an old photograph with some writing on the back, and there's the photograph on the front. And then we have Handout B, which is supposed to kind of represent a picture frame, a silver picture frame. So this is what it looks like currently, and I'm going to do some cutting along the edge lines on both of the handouts. I'll be doing some folding down the center for both, and I'm going to be cutting out the center of this frame area here, and then I'll have them put together here in just a sec. Okay, so here we go. This is how I'm envisioning the Picture in a Silver Frame handout, the primary handout, the driving force for the scenario to look at the end. So it's two handouts nested together, and they're simple paper handouts, so they can be photocopied from the adventure, and then prepared in advance and utilized by the keeper. Some things to note is in the photograph, I want to intentionally leave just like basically a white silhouette to represent the investigator, because again, this is supposed to be a photograph of the actual investigator who is playing in the game. So if we predetermine and draw in an actual person, we're solidifying it to race and gender and clothing and that kind of thing. Whereas if we just use this kind of a stand-in silhouette, the player and keeper can simply use their imagination and go, okay, that is where my character is standing. The same goes for the address up at the top here. It's just going to be like a little placard with some number hashtag symbols to simply represent that an actual address belongs there. You can see on the back of the frame is a little drawing of a little picture kickstand or whatever, so it kind of can represent, it looks like a actual picture frame. And then because it's nested inside, the players can then say, okay, well, I want to remove the photo from the frame if they want to do any investigations of the photo, and they go, oh, what's on the back? Oh my, there's writing on the back. And of course, this quote, which is in the text of the manuscript, is shown to be written on the back of the photo. That can be pre-existing on the handout. But then at the bottom of the handout, we can just kind of, indicate an area, which I kind of did with little dots, and I put in parentheses address. And this is a little space where the keeper, in preparation for running this particular scenario, can predetermine the address of the house that the investigator will be traveling to, and write in an actual address if they so desire. I mean, it's in the scenario that it's there, so I highly encourage a keeper to do that, but it just adds that extra level of authenticity for the scenario that you're playing if you write in the address that they're going to be going to right there. So it can, because it'll be left blank and just the space be provided, you can write in anything you want. I wrote in my address. So this is Picture in a Silver Frame, handouts A and B, nested together to be one handout that can be physically given during gameplay to the player. Thank you.